How's it going, guys? Today we're going to see if the Maserati MC20, which came out in this update, is any good. Now it certainly looks good, but is it any good for racing? So I've made a setup for Le Mans, so this is up to 700 pp. We've got racing hard tyres on, fully customizable suspension set to 65 and 70 at the rear, anti-roll bars set to 4 and 2 to the rear, dampers left them as they are, natural frequency 3 and 3.1, negative camber 2.5 at the front, 1.5 at the rear, toe is 0.1 out and 0.2 in towards the rear, diff is probably best if we stick at 5 and 30. The downforce, minimum at the front and maximum -2 clicks at the rear, and we're just running 75% of the power restrictor, and then the transmission is just set to 310. Now I do have all of these bits and bobs on it: intercooler, racing, air cleaner, silencer, exhaust, literally everything, and most of the perma mods as well, engine balance, crush ports, blah, blah. Weight reduction 1, 2 and 3, mainly because I tried to do this for the Sardegna race, and spoiler alert, it's not good for the Sardegna race, so it's gonna do alright for the Le Mans, so let's see how it does. Okay, so as usual we're going to go over to Europe, the Le Mans circuit, and this middle one, the World Touring Car 700. We've got the racing hards, and I've also bought the intermediate tyres. You can buy the wet tyres, but I just deal without them. Right, so straight into the race we go. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, go straight into fuel map number 6. Now, I did test this a little bit, but I haven't done a full race, so kind of entering new territory here. Straight away up into P18. Car's got a lot of straight line speed. We've got a lot of horsepower. I think we've got 638, something like that. We're going to be needing to fuel save a little bit, even in fuel map 6. Probably deserve a penalty for that, but I think I got away with it. So we have fantastic top speed, and I'm just going to shift up early. 8th gear is like a cruising speed, so we can just stick it in 8th gear, save a bunch of fuel. It is a little bit slidey, even in 4th gear coming up there. Yeah, deserved it for that. So be careful on the throttle. You might need to stick it into traction control mode if you're not too good with the throttle. But I'm doing a lot of lift and coast. Probably don't need to do that much, but a little bit. Oh, hello. Car is a little bit understeer, and we are running the minimum front downforce, so be prepared for that. Now, the reason we're running minimum front aero and maximum rear aero is just it reduces your PP by so much. It means you can spend more of your performance points by giving yourself extra engine power. On a track like this is just absolutely amazing. We're already into 3rd place, halfway around the track, on lap 1. This is awesome. I'm shifting really early here. Through these corners, definitely feeling the understeer, so just turn in a bit earlier, slow down a bit more. The one thing new with this update, 1.36, is that with the weather radar we can now zoom out an extra click. So before we had 50k, now we've got 100 kilometers of weather radar, which is brilliant for this race. And if we get any weather, we'll see why. Right, so the weather doesn't look too bad, so I'm actually going to stay out for one more lap. I've got just enough fuel to last me one more, so I'm going to keep it to 3 laps per stint, which means on average if we're doing 7 laps, we're going to have to make a 2-stop anyway. Like, it's too early to come in through wets. Now, looking at the weather radar, I'm actually going to stay on the dry tyres because I can see that the rain's not going to get much heavier. And this kind of weather, it's still dry enough to stay onto the slicks. So I'm just going to fill up all the way with fuel. That should last me another 3 laps. And then we can decide what we're going to do, when we're going to stop, either end of lap 5, maybe end of lap 6. We've got options then. It's a fantastic looking car. It looks really nice, I have to say. Okay, so it is a little bit damp now, but I don't think it's worth changing over to full wet tyres. I think we'd lose more time changing on and then back off of them. I'm just going to grin bear it. Watch out for the traction areas. So this car is already feeling a little bit loose, more loose than usual. I'm going to brake a lot early. Down an extra gear and early upshift to get that traction on exit. Still feathering the throttle though, you can't just hammer it. It does keep you on your toes. I like that, it does feel quite nice to drive. Right, so staying on the same tyres again, but just filling up with half a lap fuel. Now we've got a choice here. We've got enough time to do 2 laps, or we can just go slowly on this lap. We've got so much time. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to the guy behind us. So, you know, what's the point in driving fast? Because that's just going to guarantee that we hit, 8 laps, and then the race is going to go on for 34 minutes. So I'm just going to take it nice and slow, and I'm going to drive slow enough so that we get to the end of this lap at 30 minutes. There's no way they're going to overtake us. There we go. Race done in 30 minutes. I won. Still won by a huge margin. That was quite fun. It was quite easy. That fastest lap though was pretty good. So yeah, that's the race, guys. This car is really easy to win this race. It's a really easy way of earning 825,000 credits in one go. It's like driving a GT3 car in the GT4 class. It really is like driving a class above everything else. Straight line speed is amazing. But yeah, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give me a like and a subscribe. If there's anything you want to see improved in this video, please let me know. I'm happy to take on constructive criticism, as I'm always trying to improve my videos. But yeah, all the best, and see you next time.